Number 2. f of x is equal to 4x cubed plus 5x squared minus 10x plus 4a, where x is real numbers, where a is a positive constant. Given that x minus a is a factor of f of x, part A, show that a bracket 4a squared plus 5a minus 6 is equal to 0. So in this question, because we've been told that x minus a is a factor of f of x, what this means is that if x minus a is a factor, this implies that when x is equal to a, this equation gives us a solution, meaning that f of a is equal to 0. So if we therefore substitute all the x's with a in this equation, we would write this as 4a cubed plus 5a squared minus 10a plus 4a is equal to 0. We can then simplify the a terms and rewrite this as 4a cubed plus 5a squared minus 6a is equal to 0. We can then factorize a out to give us a quadratic equation in the bracket, which would be 4a squared plus 5a minus 6 is equal to 0. And this is what the question was asking us to show, so we have shown this as required. Part B says, hence find the value of a. So using the answer that we have in part A, we can factorize this quadratic, so we still have the a, and for the quadratic we can factorize it as 4a minus 3 and a plus 2, and this is equal to 0, which means that we have 3 solutions for this equation, where a is equal to 0, a is also equal to 3 over 4, and a is equal to minus 2. However, the question has told us that a is a positive constant, therefore the value of a that we would go for is a is equal to 3 over 4. Part 2 of B says, use algebra to find the exact solutions of the equation f of x is equal to 3. So now that we have found the value of a, we can first start by substituting it into the equation. So we can write this as 4x cubed plus 5x squared minus 10x plus 4 multiplied by 3 over 4. And because we're told to solve f of x is equal to 3, we will now equate this to 3. We can then simplify this further and write it as 4x cubed plus 5x squared minus 10x. And here the 4's would cancel out to give us plus 3, and this is equal to 3. If we then minus 3 on both sides, we will be left with 4x cubed plus 5x squared minus 10x is equal to 0. And we can factorize x and rewrite this as x brackets 4x squared plus 5x minus 10 is equal to 0. So for the first x, we will have x is equal to 0. And for the bracket, and for the quadratic equation that we have in the bracket, we can use our quadratic solver on the calculator to solve this. So on our calculators, we can go to menu and we could go down to equation. We can then choose polynomial equation. And because we have a quadratic equation, we will select degree 2. Our a value is 4. Our b value is 5. And the c value is negative 10. And if we press equal another time, we will get the x1 value, which is minus 5 plus root 185 over 8. And if we press equal the second time, we will get the second value, which is minus 5, take away root 185 over 8.